Introduction to Amazon. Amazon was found in 1994 and was first known as Tabora and then changed its name to Amazon in 1995. It is most commonly known for its online retailing service and cloud computing service for the past 3 decades. It started off as a bookstore and then extended to selling a wide assortment of customer merchandise and then computerized media. Above that, Amazon provides cheap cloud server for starting a business, and that is why it's very famous, as it is the first choice for various businesses. Its mission is to serve customers through online and physical stores and focus on selection, price, and convenience. And its vision is to be the Earth's most customer-centered company where customers can find and discover anything they might want to buy online and offer the customers the lowest possible prices. Amazon CSR projects. Amazon is focused on supporting local communities to which they have donated over $25 million over the past years. Amazon devised donation program takes care of donations of electronic gadgets and gift vouchers to schools near Amazon fulfillment centers within the United States. Next, Amazon focuses on reducing the gap between minorities and promoting gender equality, and for which in 2019 the organization introduced a project called as the Social Responsibility HER project, in which they teach women coding, and they have pulled in over 8,000 women into the supply chain, which is beneficial for the company and the community. Next, energy consumption of Amazon. As of 2024, Amazon has a goal of having 80% of their energy coming from only solar and wind energy. And as for 2030, they aim to make that 100% and run only on solar and wind energy. Amazon ethical issues. There have been many reports about abuse within Amazon warehouses. Amazon employees are forced to have unexpected levels of achievement and from the organization itself. The expectations are so high that employees don't even use the washroom in order to save time and not lose their job. Employees have fairly lower wages in comparison to Amazon competitors, and that is technically inhumane as employees are forced to follow strict rules and regulations within the premises. Next, people usually tend to think that this pressure is only for people in the fulfillment centers, but this is also for white-collar employees. White-collar employees have unreal expectations, and as one report said, an Amazon employee was interviewed, and he said he's seen all of his colleagues cry in the Amazon premises due to their expectations. They're forced to give extreme amounts of time and are not given a lot of time off. And if they're not able to reach those expectations, they can lose their job. Now, what Amazon has done to improve the ethical issues within there. Now, the following list is regarding only the COVID-19 current pandemic, and Amazon has contributed over $4 billion towards their employees and organizations in regards to COVID-related activities. They have done over 150 procedures of upgrading and cleaning the place to ensure that it's completely clean and sanitized to reduce the risk of the virus. And lastly, they have given all employees protective gear such as masks, gloves, etc. in order to ensure safety. I will start off with Amazon consumer segmentation, and then I will continue with customer learning process and preferred communication, and lastly, I will go ahead and start on recommendation and new strategy to overcome their obstacle. The first one is Amazon consumer segmentation. It is divided into 4 sections, which are demographic, psychographic, geographic, and behavioral. The first one is demographic. Amazon also mostly target on people who can access the internet, mostly youth people like 25 to 50 years old, and all of the genders. The second one is psychographic segmentation. Loyalty is important to them. They give importance to loyalty to attract their customer. They also target on people who have a high-tech brain, like they would click to recommendation of their advertisement. Next one is geographic segmentation. They focus on more than international approach, over 100 countries, and they somehow focus on rural areas but with internet access. Lastly is behavioral segmentation. They focus on degree of loyalty and benefit such as variety of products or life processing, convenience, and they also focus on people with a personality like ambitious and determining and places. And next one I'll be talking about customer process, learning, communication. The first Amazon is one of the world's most confident brands. It's extremely true to its value, upheld by industry-changing delivery and merchandise exchanges and extraordinary item availability. Many magazines have interviewed customers from Amazon, and many customers say that Amazon is their #1 choice throughout the UK, US, and various other countries. President Jeff Bezos is focused on customer satisfaction and ensuring the customers are always happy and satisfied with the service and products provided by Amazon company. Amazon overall, as a brand, is trustable, reliable, popular, loyal to its customers, user-friendly, and as a whole, a website which is appealing to the eye. One of the main brands, many websites say that Amazon is one of the main brands in regards to customer trust, since they organize the worth and proficiency of their website, and it's very visible to customers that Amazon works hard on what they do. About customer process, learning, communication.
The first one is learning process. Amazon mostly target on learning process like incidental. We mostly see a box or a label, like they have a label, very clear label, Amazon.com on their shipment. Every shipment they have the advertisement online, such as YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. It's kind of incidental. And also Amazon also does the operant conditioning, which make people remember them. So they have a positive reinforcement, just as they would give a customer a free sample, but for their negative reinforcement, they would give out a discount. Yeah. And Amazon communication, they do a lot of things, like they focus on a main thing, like high tech thing, like they have a very excellent technology because they sell stuff online. So they would do some kind of advertisement, printed advertisement, interactive advertisement on portal, email campaign, and even sometimes they directly send to customer by enabling the independent website to make people catch people attention to buy their products.
In its industry. Next, it has been bolstered by industry-changing transportation and merchandise exchanges, in addition to having one of the widest assortments of products on their website. It is safe to say that Amazon has a competent, reliable, sincere, and caring character based on the previously stated facts. In addition to that, Amazon has countered with a strong choice of security framework, which allows customers to feel safe when they're entering their card number or card code when having to purchase products off of the website. In addition to that, Amazon has, as previously stated, Amazon has one of the widest variety of products when compared to its competitors or other competitors in other countries also. Overall, Amazon has been able to have a competent, reliable, sincere, and caring personality, and has been able to keep up that name for the past many years by providing constant customer satisfaction. Next, brand positioning. This will be done based on the strength of branding, which could either be strong or weak branding, and the other one is small assortment or wide assortment. Now, the main competitors in China of Amazon was VIP.com, JD.com, and Alibaba. Now let's begin with Amazon. Amazon has said to have a weak branding in China, hence one of the many reasons of their failure, but had a fairly wide assortment of products when they were in China. Next, VIP.com. VIP.com has a fairly stronger branding when compared to Amazon, but has a slightly smaller assortment of products available on their website. The biggest competition of Amazon would be JD and Alibaba.com, as they have one of the most strongest branding and widest assortments of products. And one of the many reasons that Amazon failed could have also been that they were not able to compete with JD, Alibaba, and VIP.com. Customer journey process for Amazon. It begins with interest and awareness. Now, individuals could come across Amazon through online advertisements, word of mouth, the design packaging on the Amazon products, or any other advertising method that Amazon chooses to use. Next, they move on to the search phase. If the individual is interested during the interest and awareness phase, they will use organic or applications to find out more about Amazon and what it has to offer as a brand. Next, if they are satisfied with that, individuals will move on to the research phase, in which they look more into the company, and that can be done through social media such as Facebook and Instagram, in which people can use hashtags to search more information. This can be also done through blogs, or reviews on the Amazon website itself. Amazon as a company should make sure that they have a good review online to ensure that they get more customers and retain the ones they currently have. Next, individuals move on to the purchasing phase. If the individuals are satisfied with the research and search phase, individuals can go ahead and buy products on the website. And the website provides a wide variety of products, in addition to providing a tracking number after the purchase is made. The next step after purchase is the experience phase. Individuals will see how they like the website and the delivery service of Amazon, and can share their views on the Amazon website, blog posts, YouTube videos, social media, etc. Amazon must ensure that the customers are always satisfied to ensure to get new customers, keep the ones they have, and increase customer awareness. Introduction to problem. In 2004, Amazon ventured to enter the Chinese market. They did this by acquiring Joyo.com, which is then a successful online retailing store for DVDs, music, CDs, etc. They bought it for $75 million and further changed the name from Joyo.com to Amazon.cn to acquire with the government rules. In 2010, Amazon had a market share of 2%, which further decreased when checked in 2019 to 1%. Since then, it has fluctuated but never went above 1%. The reason this happened was because China went through some changes which is unexpected by China itself, lesser than the outside world. In addition to this, the Chinese market is extremely competitive, such as Alibaba and JD being some of the biggest competitors of Amazon in the Chinese market. In addition to this, various MNC companies such as Uber and Google were unable to survive in the Chinese market due to the competitiveness and the drastic and fast changes in the Chinese market. Overall, factors that paved a path to failure were the lack of cultural knowledge, the lack of understanding, censorship by the Chinese government, miscommunication with managers. Introduction to problem were the lack of cultural knowledge, the lack of understanding, censorship by the Chinese government, miscommunication with managers, and overall the socioeconomic variations and geographic disparities. Reasons for problem using customer behavior theories. As explained in the introduction to problem, China has a vast and abundant e-commerce service, and Amazon China just could not keep up with that. Their competitors like Alibaba and JD.com went far ahead of Amazon China due to the same competitive reason. Lack of response from the American headquarters of Amazon, and they were unable to properly carry out customer segmentation theory. They did not have enough knowledge regarding Chinese culture and did not study the customer attitude theories. In addition to that, Amazon failed in using customer learning theories to their benefit and made a huge loss while doing research on that. Amazon CN didn't do, or if done, was unable to properly use trade theory and understand customer characteristics. And if they'd done so, they would have understood that the customers of China were extremely frugal. In addition to that, Amazon China failed in changing the customer's level of self-actualization to psychological by following the hierarchy of needs theory. That basically means that in other countries, Amazon was able to make customers think that the products they need is more so psychological than self-actualization, but they were unable to do that in the Chinese market. Amazon was also unable to use the self-perception theory to their benefit. In other countries, they use the door-in-the-face technique, in which Amazon provides recommended products column in the website when customers are buying their products at the final stage of buying their products. They were unable to implement that in Chinese market and hence lost many sales by not doing so.
And lastly, I will be talking about obstacle of them, like recommendation on new strategy to overcome their obstacle. The first one is Amazon. I mostly need to say that Amazon is a big and powerful. It's a huge and powerful company that everyone's scared of Amazon because it's big. But there's one country in Asia that Amazon couldn't reach out their goal yet, which is China. China is a big country. They have a lot of brands, like Chinese brand, and to be honest, Chinese people kind of patriotic. So they would use something that's from China. So Amazon's kind of hard to get in China's market. And China market is big. For example, a big competitor of Amazon is like Alibaba. So there's the same thing, they do the same thing. So what Amazon could do for the Chinese market crisis? The first one, they need to learn more about Chinese culture. They need to get in Chinese people's mind what Chinese people want. They need to do what Chinese people don't want. And they should improve their website, like the color, make it more attractive, maybe put a red or gold, the color that Chinese people love to. And they should put product or service regionally that Chinese people would love to buy, would love to see. Also, they should focus on more than everyone in the world want the same thing. They need to change perspective on that because everyone wants a different thing.